Okay, so for paella, we're going to use an onion, a couple of cloves of garlic, red pepper, chicken breast, some frozen peas, vegetable stock cube, which will make up to 750 millilitres. We're going to use a couple of spices, paprika and turmeric, and the most important ingredient, our rice. Now this is paella rice, which is a little bit rounder, but you can use normal long grain rice. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare our vegetables. So cut the top of your onion so you've got a nice flat surface. Right, so we've got our onion on a nice flat surface. Bridge grip, cut it in half. Remember, keep the root end intact. Then we can peel our onion. Because we've got quite a big onion, very carefully, again using the bridge, make 1 or 2 vertical cuts, but not all the way through. Then on the flat surface, cut down again using our claw and then our bridge grip. Then when you cut across the onion, you'll get a nice even dice. Plate. For our pepper, we're going to cut the top, spin it around, cut the bottom, and then we can cut vertically into it and use our knife around the inside to decore the pepper. Then we can flatten out our pepper and again cut it into even sized diced pieces. You don't have to do one strip at a time, you can line your strips up. Okay. Use the bottom. Pop the green out of the top, get rid of that, and again dice our pepper. Now what we can do is we can start cooking our pepper and our onion off. So turn the hob on in our frying pan, tablespoon or 2 of oil, let that heat up for a little bit. While that's heating up we can do our garlic, so we're going to cut the root end off, yeah, get rid of that, and then peel our garlic, get rid of the papery skin. And we're going to use a garlic press. crush our garlic. Make sure we get all of our garlic. And just clean out what's inside. Oil's nice and warm, so just get one bit of onion, starts to sizzle, and that's ready. Not quite there yet. Okay. So put our onion, our pepper and garlic in. Because I want it to soften and not burn, I'm going to turn the heat down to about 3 or 4, sort of a medium heat. And while that cooks, I'll prepare the other bits. We'll do the stock. So you get your stock cube, just crush it in your fingers, and get some boiled water, and we're going to fill up to 750 millilitres. Okay. Oh, that's 650. 750. Right. Get your spoon, give that a stir. You want the stock cube to dissolve fully in your boiled water. Okay. That's that. We're going to do our chicken. So, raw meat, red chopping board. Right, now I want my chicken to cook evenly, so I'm going to do little cubes. So first of all, I'm going to cut it into strips, and then across. Now, although our chicken is going to simmer in the stock while the rice cooks, we're going to fry it off first. So I want don't want the pieces too big to make sure they're cooked through. Okay, so sort of 1 to 2 centimetre cubes. Okay, if you've got anything that's quite big, you can always cut it down a little bit. You can remove any excess fat. There's our chicken ready to go in our pan. Now, obviously you've handled raw chicken, so wash your hands. Now you may want to add some modifying ingredients to your paella. Obviously, being a Spanish dish, using some chorizo might be a good idea. So we've got a bit of chorizo here. So chorizo being cured, it doesn't have to go on a raw meat board. So I'm going to cut some little discs of chorizo, and then I'm just going to cut them in half so the pieces aren't too big. add that to your pan. Make sure it's all broken up. And you can see my onion's gone a little bit sort of transparent, translucent. Alright, so we know it's softened off quite a bit. So we're going to add our chicken. Give that a stir. Turn the heat back up a little bit. Okay, and then we've got to cook that until our chicken is white all the way through. So you get your largest piece, break it in half. If it's white all the way through, the juices are clear, you know that chicken's cooked. I'm going to add a little bit of our 2 spices. So we've got turmeric. Turmeric's really good, gives a great colour to our paella, gives quite a nice earthy taste as well. Alright, so a teaspoon of turmeric.
Or if you want to, you can get a paella sachet flavouring if you wanted to add that.
Okay, and then we've got paprika. Now I like paprika, so I'm going to add a heaped teaspoon. And give it a stir around so everything's getting a nice even coat. You can see that the colour of the turmeric coming through already. Just give it a couple of minutes for our chicken to cook through. Make sure we haven't got any pink. You're working in pairs, now's a good time to start tidying up. One person can watch the pat while the next person can start washing up. Now our chicken's quite small pieces, so have a little look. You can see that it's white all the way through on those ones. The larger ones might be a little bit pink, but it's going to simmer in the stock. So I'm going to add my stock. Okay, make sure you get any little bits of stock cube in there. Give it a stir around. And then I'm going to add my rice. Okay, again, give it a stir. Make sure everything's covered by the stock. You can use chicken stock or vegetable stock. It's entirely up to you. Okay, and then we're going to let that simmer, stirring it occasionally. We want the rice to absorb all the water, so don't have it boiling vigorously. You just want it to simmer gently. So keep an eye on the heat on your hob or your oven. And simmering, it should just be bubbling gently. Okay? So keep an eye on that. Stir it occasionally and get on with your washing up.